to, Lily?
Clearwater, yay!
Oh, got 1.6 this morning.
And it was freezing when I woke up. It was
It's downtown Tampa over there.
We're actually on causeways, we're now island hopping. If you keep your eyes open, you can see some really cool stuff. Look, if you look to the left, really big birds, cranes. No? Alright, I've got one.
What is that? Oh, so cool.
That's cool. Like a little beach.
There's another white sand. Is that Clearwater there?
Yeah. There's like lots of little islands that make up.
Subscribe, and that's what it is. It's I read up a little bit on it, and it's basically you've got to have money to be a member, which I think is interesting. I won't be rude, it's interesting. Yeah, not interesting, but that's the Tom Cruise. I don't know how true this is. I read that when Tom Cruise left, he was getting anonymous death threats because he was getting divorced. So I think out of respect for what he once subscribed to, he was getting divorced. He said, okay, then I'm no longer going to be part of something, because that would then make him hypocrite. So he said, right, I'm not going to be part of something that I don't believe in. Yeah, he got, apparently, mainstream media said he got quite through death threats. But I'd say I rinsed now, I've not heard that term in a while. But I did read up on it, and it was saying that basically you could only progress through the ranks the more money you gave, so he was giving more information on the beliefs. There were certain countries in Europe that actually banned that, and if you tried to enter, I know when, again I read how accurate, when Tom Cruise went to go to Germany, what was previously formerly West Germany, they barred his entry. They said you're not coming in because of what you... Really interesting stuff. Whether I agree or disagree, it's interesting in that respect. Alrighty, the last bridge. Have you noticed that moving out a lot of bridges on these causeways you've got? There's a lot of the islands. You actually look, I'm trying to think of the term, geologically, not geographically, geologically. A lot of the beaches are actually on islands. And if you look at a map of Florida, yeah, South Beach, Miami, actually correctly pronounced as Miami, it's a Native American word. You've got Daytona Beach, Cocoa Beach, on an island. Clearwater Beach, St. Petersburg, which is south of it, on an island. Because the theory is that they're all once living coral. When coral dies off, it forms a hard pocket of sand. So we basically, it's all this. This is actually, Clearwater Beach was once known as Clearwater Harbour up until the early 1900s. Popularity tourism, trying to attract people to come to there, they rephrased it, renamed it. I think Clearwater Harbour sounds more quaint. Clearwater Beach, anyone go to the beach. This is voted one of the best beaches in the country. It's the best beach in the state of Florida. People in Miami or Miami don't like that. You ever been to Miami? You go to Miami and say you've been to Miami, that's my opinion. You go there to spend $15 on a bottle of Corona. What do they pay? $18 for a sandwich. I spent $18 on a sandwich in Miami, more for me. So that's a good thing. Do you own a business? Would you ever like to own a business? A bar. It'd be a cool thing to own, wouldn't it? A bar. If you go, there was a building up here on the right, I forget which one it was, one of the first buildings, again, this is local press, one of these first buildings, it's a very small building on the right. The liquor license was $1 million. The building was like 40 or 50 grand. $1 million for the liquor license to sell hard liquor, what do you call it, spirits. So that's a guaranteed income on the beach, selling alcohol. And that's why they impose these strict rules, like you walk up to the bar and say, and I see your ID, I'm like, dude, I'm 47 years old, really? If it appears, I always take it as a compliment, you couldn't offend me if you try. If you don't ask, and you seem to ask, you actually, the state can impose a fine on you. If you're caught selling or serving or providing alcohol to an underage, the first fine is like 10 grand. The next fine is $100,000 fine. The next fine is you've lost your license. That's why they all lost. As of right now, you're officially welcome to the world famous Clearwater Beach. Boys and girls, we have made it. You have survived. Thank you for your patience. This makes it all worth it. I think so. So let's stop this film from playing.
You can find out his nose here.
Alright. A few things to remember. Once again, welcome to Clearwater. This is why we all got up early this morning, committed to that journey. Coming up on the right-hand side is Clearwater Beach. One of the first buildings I'm going to ask you to take note and pay attention to is this park on the immediate right of the bus. It's got a blue sign that says Pier 60. 4:15, be on the bus by 4:15. The bus will pull up around 4, but 4:15, please be on the bus. Right there. If you look to your immediate left, we're going to be cruising along very slowly so you can take it all in. A very, very important landmark for two reasons. One, it's right opposite Pier 60, where we're meeting today. And secondly, those who are doing boats, that is what we call a marina. The first booth, SeaScreamer, 11:45. SeaScreamer, 11:45. Those doing the Dolphin Encounter Tropics boat tours, Little Blueberry booth, 1:45. Those doing the Pirate Cruise, you saw the big pirate ship, there's no denying which boat that one is. If you're doing the Dolphin Encounters, booth's right next to the pirate ship. So if you're doing the Captain Nemo's pirate ship, 1:30.
What?
So again, if you are doing the SeaScreamer, 11:45, be at that yellow booth with Screamer written on it. 11:45 for the Screamer. If you're doing Captain Nemo's pirate ship, 1:30. Be at that pirate ship, 1:30. If you're doing the Tropics Dolphin boat, which is basically a Dolphin Encounter, 1:45. These are the times they ask you to check in. Those guys run their show their way. They are very strict on.
Oh, are you ready? Oh, the heaviest bag in the world on my back, mate. Which makes walking on sand very difficult.
She's got hold of my shoes. So we've just got off the bus at Clearwater Beach and it is perfection. Look at this. Wow. And the sand is so white. It is beautiful. Oh. I wonder if the little things are free or if you need a shade.
Huh?
What does that sign say? So go outside. What? Well, wait a minute, we need to walk further down.
Beach umbrella with 2 chairs, $30. Deluxe cabana, 40.
So here you go, here's the prices.
What? What?
Just looking at the prices for stuff. I can't. Oh, I just.
It smells like red cake, but looks nothing like.
It smells like red cake.
It does.
You found a
yeah.
shell? That's cool. Oh wow, this is just awesome.
Told you. Didn't I tell you?
Oh, get away. Thanks for just walking right in front of us, Will. We're not getting a one. Because we're not going to be on it for long, because we have to go to the SeaScreamer for 11:45.
Yeah, don't have to have lunch before.
After.
How long's the SeaScreamer ride anyway?
Don't know. Yeah?
Have you been on it before?
No.
Well, it won't be that long. It will be.
Hey, Lily! Lily! Out! Oh my god, sorry about the really unsteady camera. Walking on sand is just a nightmare. Yeah. What? Right. Currently on the Suns? No, SeaScreamer. Kids,
Yeah.
are you excited?
Yeah. No.
No.
Yeah.
Will's horrified at the thought of going on a boat.
Yeah, I hate boats.
I'm on a boat.
Ow!
You're too close.
And
man.
you've stood on me toes. What? I don't even know what that was supposed to be.
Yeah, he said the back of the boat's wet.
First off, folks, those seats are preheated for your convenience. No extra charge for that. We're about ready to back out, so I need everyone to please take a seat. And I need everyone to please bring their hands, toes, nose, anything that grows inside the boat. Those of you on the very front of the boat, we are about to sound a loud horn 4 times. Might want to cover your ears, cover your ears.
Close your ears. Wow.
Just sit right back and you hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough, the tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The
My
ship
phone's
sits
ringing
down
in
on the
my
shore
bag.
of this uncharted desert isle. With you again, the skipper too, a millionaire and his wife. The star, the professor and Mary Ann, here on Gilligan's Isle. So this is a tale of castaways, they're here for a long, long time. They'll have to make the best of things, it's an uphill climb. The first mate and his skipper too will
Lily.
Others stuck their boat in the tropic island nest. No phone, no lights, no boat car, a single light to read. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's pretty as can be. So join us here each week, my friend, your show to get a smile. From 7 stranded castaways here on Gilligan's Island.
All right, crew, once again, we'd like to welcome everyone aboard the SeaScreamer. This afternoon, you are traveling on Clearwater's largest speedboat. Jason's at the helm. My name is Bill. Anything we can do to make your venture more enjoyable, do not hesitate to ask. Crew, let me tell you a little bit about the boat. SeaScreamer is a 32-ton custom-made vessel. We measure 73 feet long, 19 wide, and we do have a 5-foot draft, which means we go 5 feet below the waterline. We are propelled by twin turbocharged diesel engines. You're going to hear them screaming in the very near future. They're called MTU-60s. Each one's capable of well over 800 horsepower. And what that means to you is before we power up, be sure to secure anything you're planning on taking home. Hats, cameras, backpacks, flip-flops, and small children. Not necessarily in that order. Once those items leave the boat, they don't float. Cold drink selection, bottles of water for $1, cans of Pepsi, Diet Pepsi and Sprite for $2. Those of you 21 years of age and older, which looks like just the gentleman on today's trip. Guys, we do have beer available. Ice Cold Bud, Bud Light, and Mick Ultra, $3 for a can of beer. Keeping in mind that the more beer you drink, the more dolphins you will see. That's a scientific fact. All right, crew, we got onto the slip. Feel free to get up and move about. Just no standing on the benches or chairs, please.
Look at that house.
Road over there, where like goes up and stuff.
Oh, that's the one where you came over. No, not yet. Oh,
I'll film.
let the wrist strap on.
If you just use a 20 or something, I'll just put it in my pocket.
Alrighty, folks, we're about to pick up speed here. Gentlemen, hang on to your hats. Ladies, get ready for a brand new hairdo.
Big, isn't he?
And that concludes the speedboat portion of the tour. You guys enjoy that? I'm just kidding, folks. This is the first of 2 no wake zones we have to go through. This one's going to slow us down for the next 2 to 3 minutes.
Not surprisingly, grabbing some beer. No, Lily?
Right of the open lot, the White House with the spiral staircases in the back. About 11 years ago, Elvis's daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, purchased that home. She's very active in the Church of Scientology. We can usually tell when she's in town. 2 jet skis will appear in the floating dock behind the house. Now 2 homes over to the right, the large brown house with the chimneys and the boathouse. That is the Roebling estate. It's one of the oldest homes on the bay. Mr. Roebling was a steel tycoon back in the early 1900s. He helped design and build the Brooklyn Bridge, and that house is made up of leftover materials from the Brooklyn Bridge. Now 1 house over to the right with the long white seawall and the bell tower. That is the largest privately owned home in Pinellas County. Main house measures 23,000 square feet, has 55 rooms, 2 separate guest houses, 2 in-ground swimming pools, a tennis court, a basketball court, its own marina, and a 13-car air-conditioned garage. That house sold about 6 months ago for $11.8 million. Just went back on the market this past month for a very reasonable $19.7 million. Property taxes on that house each year, $150,000.
Wow.
All right, folks, we're going to turn to the west, heading out to the Gulf, searching for those dolphins.
Oh, I think we're going to go under the bridge.
The wake zone we have to go through. This one's going to slow us down for the next 5 to 6 minutes. Good time to get up, stretch your legs, grab a cold drink if you like.
How cute is that this? As we finger. Ah, this little grey house here. It's so beautiful.
Anybody ready to see some dolphins today?
Yes!
Starboard side, right hand side of the vessel is where you want to be. A couple safety reminders, a little choppy out here. Exercise caution as you're standing, moving about. Hold on to something solid and make sure everybody keeps their feet on the deck, please. No feet on the seats. It's getting a little bit more active. By the way, these are Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. They are air-breathing mammals, much like you and I. Big difference is, though, they can hold their breath upwards of 15 minutes. Dive to a depth of well over 700 feet. On average, it can go about every 3 to 4 minutes. As we get closer, keep in mind their eyesight in and out of the water is absolutely excellent. When you come up for breath of air, these dolphins will be able to see you. So big smiles, my little ones. Make them feel welcome.
I think we wave as well. We do wave.
I don't know where they've gone now.
Dolphins are very territorial. They live in a 12 to 15 square mile radius where they're born. We do see a lot of the same dolphins out here day to day. We recognize them by their dorsal fin. That's the fin in the middle of their back. Much like a human fingerprint, no two are alike.
I don't know where they've gone to now. Where?
Hold on nice and tight there, crew. We're going to do some rocking and rolling out here. Closer than that, crew. That was pretty spectacular.
Yeah, they're still there. You can see the shadow.
All right, crew, at this time, I'm going to encourage everybody to make your way to the back of the boat. You want to be behind Jason and I, all the way back from that yellow bench. Matter of fact, let's get our little ones kneeling on that yellow bench back there. We're going to have the adults fill in by height. What we're going to do is let those dolphins get ahead of us. We're going to kick up a weight. A lot of times they like to swim behind the boat. A lot of times they like to jump behind the boat. Now, crew, if they start to jump, they're going to jump to the outside of the spoiler. So always look down the side of the boat, get a pretty good view. Hold on to something solid, get that camera or phone into video mode, and let's see if we can't get you a... Cruise, that one of the most incredible things you've ever seen in your life?
Yes.
Oh, come on, people, make some noise!
Yes.
I know, we look like geniuses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, crew, what you witnessed back there with the dolphins doing some body surfing. That is a recreational activity they enjoy. I think they're having a...
Want to tell everybody where we've just been?
It is called Post Corner.
Which is that one there with the red tiles. It's opposite the Opal something. Opal Sands Resort. Nice Coneheads ice cream shop. Next door, the Magnuson Hotel. No. So as part of our excursion, our bus is actually that one over there. Which is where we got dropped off. There you go. Oh, hold on, Craig gets past. There you go, that's our bus where we got dropped off this morning.
I'm pretty sure I've got my seashell on.
We're just walking along the beachfront now, and we're going to make our way up to Pier 60, which we saw when we were coming in on the bus. And then apparently beyond that is Hulk Hogan's beach shack or surf shack or beach shop. It was something like that that the boys want to go and have a look at. I think it's about 2 o'clock now, is it? And 2:15, so we've got a couple of hours before we have to get back on the bus. Just for the journey back to Disney. As I started to say before Will rudely interrupted us, we were telling you that we just ate lunch at the Post, what was it called? Post Corners Cafe or something? Post Corner. Hey? Oh yeah. It was, you just did what Will did. It was really nice. Craig got some sort of Greek chicken pitta, which is basically just like a chicken kebab that we get back at home. Will got the hamburger and cheeseburger and fries. Lily got chicken tenders and chips, which she didn't eat. No surprise there. And I got a margarita pizza with onions on. It was very, very nice. Fairly quick service. Oh, what's that? We've just got, we keep walking along, we keep getting car envy. Everything we see, we want. Yeah. We're about to go into whatever this is. Surf's out, some sort of indoor surfing shop. We have a little tradition that when we go on holiday we get fridge magnets. I'll take a picture of all the fridge magnets at home. I can't talk today because it's a bad chest. And I'll put a picture in so you can see what our fridge looks like if you're that bothered. We're going to try and go in and get a Clearwater beach fridge magnet. Wow, this is massive. Which one have you found? Nah. Show the other one. Yeah, I think we should go for that one. I think I like it. I'm grabbing some saltwater taffy to take back to work. Yeah. Can you hear the sea? Oh yeah.
Can you guys hear?
Can you hear the sea there? That's a good one.
Which one? Just Florida, yeah. We'll get both of them. This is only $4.99. What's that? $4.99.
You were new when I met you down at the other store, no?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like a little treasure trove in here, like. There's all sorts of like little knick-knacky type stuff. Yeah, not quite sure how PC that is. Yeah. Where are you? Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay for talk. For $5 in this shop, you can.
You don't have to shout.
You can fill like this little bag like this, full of like really nice smooth stones. So I think it's quite good. Can I get some, Mum?
No. Whilst we've been grabbing some bits and bobs in this shop, we saw that there was a big alligator stand. Turns out there's actual real alligator heads inside. There's just something so wrong about that.
I've touched a head. Look.
Yeah, the teeth are really like so blinking sharp. And inside here is the indoor surf area. How cool is that? No. No, but the actual, even the zippy bit thing at the top doesn't clip together.
area.
All right, that'll do. Just stick it in the bag. Stick it in. Are you going back into that hotel?
Obviously, I drank 4 cans on the boat,
Yeah.
but then I've just drank loads of water there. And it's gone through, it was like a Porsche.
I best edit that bit out.
Well, it's not my fault, I don't know when you record. Yeah,
Nice. You meant these crazy little carts? No. We've got less than 2 hours and you want... Lily's currently making a beach angel. Ah, it looks cool. You have to dust yourself off though, because you'll get sand everywhere. Jiggle, jiggle yourself. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Ah! The boys are currently on toilet break number 3 in this. And this is a pro tip for you. Inside, I don't know what this is actually. It might be the Wyndham, the Grand Wyndham or Wyndham Grand, something like that. If you go inside of there, up these steps here, there, inside it brings you into like a little bar area. There's a Starbucks in there. She gave us a little cup of free iced water just because we were waiting for the boys to go to the loo. So there you go. And aside from going to the public restrooms that are along the beachfront, the boys preferred it in there because they really, it's a beautiful hotel, to the point where I think when we get back home we're actually going to price up to see how much it would be to stay there for a couple of days next time we come back to Florida. Looks very exclusive, shall we say.
I used to make snow angels all the time. That was Canada.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, just when you get older, do your eyes deteriorate because I used to be able to see and now I can't.
Yeah, it's very bright here.
Pardon me?
It's very bright here.
Right, I can barely see, but she's like making snow angels.
She is.
She's so cute. I used to do that all the time. I come from Canada.
Yeah.
Well, born here, raised there.
The pier off to the left. Oh yeah.
didn't have to laugh so hard.
Sorry.
Their next step. Ready to take your own. Regions Bank is right here in
Oh, I'm on that beach.
Oh.
Clearwater to go back to Disney. What did you think of today, Lily?
It was really good. thing in the playground. The swing.
Yeah. Well, what did you think
Lovely
today?
day. I wish it couldn't end. And also, I wish we had a bit more time to go to the park because all I did was, I literally stepped onto the little climb frame thing, got down because it was too hard, went up the rock things, couldn't get up onto that, and then my mum and dad said, come on then, after all. So I was a bit down.
Because everybody else was getting on the coach and they were waiting for us. We didn't want to be at the family. What about you, Craig?
Spot on. It was nice to just be outside the Disney bubble. Been nice to get a couple of drinks, cheap drinks and that. £2.50 in the place we were at. And went to Hawkins Beach, bought a t-shirt. Man wasn't there, but we're going to go to one National Drive as well and see if he's there.
What were you going to say, Will?
The SeaScreamer. It's right here. We'll get the photo of the 3 dolphins. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'll put that photo in. But where we parked up, if you look just over there, wait there, Lily, that yellow shack there. This one here. That's where you sign up to go on the SeaScreamer. And this little corner area here that's vacant, that's where it pulls up so you can get on board. I mean, there's also, you don't have to do the SeaScreamer. This is the main marina area here. You can't see, but all down, like, so this is the SeaScreamer. Woo! Then all down here, there's all different boats that you can go on.
Next time we come, I really want to go on to the little queen or the shark or all of them in one. Except for the legend.
So yeah, it's a fun day being had by all. And now we're just going to take a C3PO oil bath and chill out while we go back to Disney. Say bye.
Bye in when you